Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Arksurvivalascended. We are back on Atlantis. It is another day of vacation for me, so we are on during the day, which is fan-frickin-tastic. Wish I could do this every day, but you gotta work. Gotta make some money. But anyways, we are back. We're doing some breeding on Atlantis here. We have some snow owls, which are pretty good. I'm trying to remember stat-wise. Let's take a look. 43 health, which is good. 40 melee, not so bad. The weight could definitely be better, and the stamina, especially for a... Let me make sure I don't have a better stamina bird. 33. Oh, I have a 37. Okay, hold on. Ghost has... Not that 37 is that great, but it's better than 33. So hold on. What do I need to get? 37 is a male, so I need to breed that in with the female. Which one's the female? All right, get you out of there. T25, what's going on? How are you, buddy? Ghost, let's get you some, speaking of T25, I'm pretty sure you named Ghost, like you name all my dinos for the most part. Yeah, we need to get the 37, melee, or not melee, stamina off of you, so that, okay. Then that'll be the perfect pair of what I have. Not, like I said, not amazing. We'll have to maybe find some more snow owls eventually, but it's a decent start. Put these guys back for the moment. And then as far as RGs go, let's take a look at that. Emily, thank you for the like. Thank you for joining. Appreciate that. All right, perfect male. Let's see, 47. So we have 47 health, which is good. 51 melee, which is amazing. 39 stam. You have no better. 38 weight. Weight would be nicer because it is, again, an RG, which you use a lot. But the 47 health is good. The 51 melee is good. It looks like we're still trying to get the female with those stats. So let's see, 253. Let's see if I have a female. That is two. Hold on, there'll be eggs. Pop the eggs here real quick. Popcorn. Okay, check the baby terminal. RG, if I could spell. And let's put the words on for a second. Oh, there's a 247. Doesn't that sound about right? Is it maybe just missing 739? What is this missing? Throw this out next to the male and take a peek. Male has 47, 39, 38, 51. 47, 39, 38, 51. 42. Oh, I added some levels to this dude. Oh, hold on a second. Okay, I think that is... Oh, it doesn't have the food stat, but we don't need the food stat. We don't need food for that. So let's get rid of you. And you are female, correct? Yeah, let's put you as perfect female for now, because I think you have all the stats that I care about. Female. Oh, it's an early morning. I can't smell. It's really not early. I slept in. I slept in because I stayed up very late. I was going to stream last night for anybody if you were kind of holding out and waiting for me, because I said I was going to come back on. I do apologize. I started doing like a Discord share in my my Discord earlier before I'd be able to stream because my kids were still up. And then, I don't know, then a couple people joined from my community and I just ended up hanging out there. So I guess that's a good little plugging point there if you're interested in keeping up with like the content that I do, and especially like a semi-private stream in a sense, I guess, every now and then if I do one. Feel free to join the Discord. I don't know how often I'll be doing that, but clearly it happens now a little bit, so feel free to join that, because I might pop in and say that I'm just going to share my screen and talk in a voice chat, so feel free to go in there if you're interested. It is under Aifiasgaming, but you can search, you can go to my link tree in my bio to find that if you are interested. Oh, perfect male is what I want to name this one. Perfect male. Yes. All right. Those things are going to do their breeding. And that one's going to grow up. Those things are already breeding. I think I have donkeys done. Are the donkeys being picked up? So I am breeding those two. I just am not certain if the terminal... Okay, they are. 217. 38, 51. Do I have any better health than a 38? If not, I'm going to raise one of these babies for one to take out and about. We're not risking the... Oh, we have a 49. No, we're going to wait for that 49 stat for sure. 50... We have 51. Ooh, 51 stam. 41 weight is pretty good. 35 melee, not so great, but that's all right. But the 49 health is good. That's pretty good, man. We get a mix of all those things. That's going to be pretty decent. Things I'm still on the lookout for. I need a female Managarmer, I think, because I am unable to breed those. And Archelon. I'm still looking for a... Which one is it? Do I need a male Arch? I think I need a female Archelon. Yeah, I need a female Archelon to breed with this one, which I really want to do. I think that might be the focus this morning because Archelons, like, I plan to use them very heavily in this series. Let's breed these Tusos real quick so I can get some backup Tusos. These are great. Not the best stats, but their max level is a 150, and then I found a lower level of the opposite gender, and then I got the perfect pair together so we can reproduce our 224 Tuso, which is pretty cool. How are you already... Oh, you're the baby. Never mind. It's like, how are you already having a baby? But you're not. You are a baby. Oh, you know what? Let me pin... Oh, let's not do it while I'm drowning in the water here, but I need to pin the information about the stream. I did not do that yet. If anybody pops in, they can kind of get the idea of what we're working on here. Are you breeding? Maybe 4 minutes and 37 seconds. Oh, you did breed. There's your egg. Let's pick you up then. I think I have another female that is ready right here. Get a second egg going. Good thing. Okay, I think you did it. Damn. Alright. We have those going. We got 2 of those. Did my terminal pick that up? I didn't think it did yesterday. Oh, that one must be close enough. I think the one in the water is not close enough. The other one is. Can I pick you up and incubate you in the terminal? Let's try that. We're going to pin that message. I know I'm crack-a-slacking. Hold on. Alright. Check here. So I got the egg. I'm starving. Let's go up to safety. I'll pin that message, and then we'll keep going. Sheriff Finn, what's going on? We are on Atlantis. It's a mod map for Arksurvivalascended. It is all underwater. If you saw that trailer for Aquatica, that weird AI trailer that they released that they're going to be apparently doing for Ark Survival Evolved, which is very strange. It is very similar to that, but it is a mod map that was developed and released before that trailer ever came out. So honestly, this is like the original underwater idea, I guess. But it is very cool. You're all underwater, so as you can see, the sky for me is the top of the water. If that makes sense. There's a bunch of air bubbles, which is like what we're in right now. We're in a little air bubble. But most of this is ocean, and then all of the biomes are in like various air bubbles and stuff like that. It's actually really cool. Let me pin that message real quick on all of my chats. So give me 1 second here. Playing some Atlantis on the community server. That 2 sober day. Oh, for sure. And the bummer is I wanted to use Bassies on here originally because Bassies, as I'm sure you know, you sound very familiar with Ark. It is they're immune to the shock damage, and there's a lot of creatures that shock you on this map, or like a lot of eels and stuff like that. But the problem with this map seems to be because the whole thing is, you can see like we're already deep underwater here, and you only go deeper to actually go in the water. They take constant depth damage, which is rather unfortunate. So I don't know, they're not as useful as I would have hoped they were. That's why I'm trying to get, that's my goal today, is to get a female Archelon to breed with this Archelon, because that'll be another one that we could ride around on, because it's immune to electric damage as well. It has its own oxygen tanks on it, so that like you use a ton of oxygen on this map because you're always underwater. So that would be an amazing tame to be going around on anyways, but we do need to find a male, or female. Losing track. Female. We need to find a female. So that is what we're going to hunt for. I was just starting some breeding here, but I'm pretty much wrapped up with that. We'll let these things grow up, and we're going to go look for that Archelon. Bassies are great, but a little... Yeah, they are slow, like you said, but they're so useful because of that immune to the stun. and they're pretty tanky and, like you said, slow, but they still do decent damage when you level them up. Like, they're just so powerful for, like, cave creatures and stuff. You are right. I will say, Tusos I don't usually use that much. I mean, I know they're really good, but like on the island and stuff, I usually get by with my Bassies, so that's kind of where I usually tame a Tuso. I just don't do a lot of breeding on them. But being that this map is very water-oriented, I am going to spend more time with those. So yeah, I haven't taken them out and about yet because I've been breeding them. But I imagine once I bring those out, it will probably be my primary water tame that I'm going to go around on. Excuse me. Lost my voice there. So yeah, the Tusos will probably be the way to go. I've been going around with like a team of Megalodons too, because like I said, there's literally like, you'll run into groups of like 10 to 15 eels and stuff, and like that group shock damage is so much that if you're on something like an Ichthys, it's instant death. It'll kill you, it'll kill the Ichthys. It's crazy. So you have to have a bunch of tames, and I just keep sending them after all the bad stuff. But like you said, the Tuso will probably be good because they probably won't be able to reach me, like you were saying. I do have that Tuso is the first one that's growing up. Once this one's ready, I think this is the first one that I'll be able to take out and about. I have the extra breeders ready. I think I already have this one imprinted. Yeah, this one's imprinted all the way. So this is going to be a good Tuso to use, as long as it lets me go. Why did you? No, oh, there we go. The Tuso wanted to drown me. Maybe this isn't a good Tuso. But yeah, we're going to take that one out and about once it's ready to go. They just take a while to raise up. Okay, let's get back on the journey. Let's go try to find an Archelon. So what are we going to need? We're going to need biotoxin. I'm going to need some scuba, which I don't think I have much scuba left, which is why I want to get these Archelons going. Let's put our extra dinos away in case we die. Rex, you look like I need to breed you. I don't know if you were breeders, so we're going to throw you in there for the moment. Let's see what we have as far as scuba goes. Yeah, I only have one tank left. Do I have the ability to repair one? Polymer has been kind of hard to come by on this map so far for me. It's been tricky to be able to repair these. Okay, there we go. I did get that one. You know what, let's grab all of my broken gear. I think I meant to do this the other day. Get all my broken gear and just throw it in that repair station, whatever you call it. That way I can just pick and choose what I want to repair. Okay, so like there is another scuba tank in here, wasn't there? I thought there was another... Where I saw another scuba tank. Could have sworn I had another scuba tank in there, but that's alright. Let's go fly over real quick to one of the drops that often have scuba tank before we go out. Because if I can find another one, it'll be better because we'll be able to stay underwater a little bit longer. Sergeant. I've not been lucky with this drop lately. It hasn't had one, but man, when I first started the game, or this server, there was... Every time I went over here, there was a scuba tank. Knew I was abusing it, and now it's never giving me one again. No, it's not there again. Yeah, it's usually right here. That's such a bummer. Mention, other than grinding gear, where do you get poly and all the underwater map? Yeah, so I do know the best spot, I think, so far. Well, there's two ways. So the first way is I did find a little bubble. Dizzy, what's going on? Happy summer break. That's awesome. What was I gonna say? Polymer I found a bubble that has a bunch of Carcanos, so I could just go kill a bunch of Carcanos, because I know they drop organic polymer. I haven't found penguins yet, so I haven't been able to like harvest those. I found cementing paste trees underwater, so I can get cementing paste now really easy. That was another thing I was struggling with. So I guess if I just harvest a bunch of cementing paste and then go find obsidian. Obsidian's a little rare where I'm at too, but I did find that in the snow biome. So if I collect all the obsidian and I collect a bunch of cementing paste, I can craft it. But usually I go for all the penguins. Like on most maps, I'll I'll breed penguins, and then I'll just kill the penguins for like a polymer farm. But I have not found penguins here yet. I don't know if they even exist. But yeah, Carcanos I think will be my way. I'll just have to go and myrtilate a bunch of those. The only problem with that is where those are. There's also a bunch of Rhiniogotha. So it might be an interesting battle in there. Because that's all that literally, it's all Carcanos and Rhiniogotha all in this one bubble. So I'll have to go with some strong dinos and like try to take all those on at the same time. Get a bunch of pheromones for the Rhiniogotha, I guess, and then get a bunch of polymer. Put this stuff down somewhere. Oh, let's go here. Yeah, that could be a dangerous place. I don't know. I poked my head in there and I was not prepared. It was the first time I went there, and I was like, all right, I'm not ready for this, but I'll come back. Come back eventually. Battle down. Sorry, it's slow going. I'm just gotta clean up all my stuff here. But then, like I said, we're gonna go look for this. Maybe I can craft. Can I craft another scuba tank? I'm surprised that I don't have more even broken scuba tanks. I don't know what I did with all those. All right, there we go. We got 3 scuba tanks. That's pretty good to get started here. At least to go try to track down a Archelon. All right, I'm gonna bring the RG because, as I was explaining to you guys, there are little air bubbles everywhere. So we might end up on land at some point. And if we do that, I'm gonna want some creatures to be riding on at that time. I feel like I like misplaced some of my dinos. I'm very confused because I had like a million oh wait, there. No, those are all just the babies. What did I do with? Like I had more direwolves. Maybe I threw them all in. Oh, maybe I threw them all in here. Or I even had more than this, but that's all right. They're just all spaced out. I have a couple direwolves here and there, I guess. I feel like I might have left some somewhere though. But yeah, I usually bring direwolves then too because, like I said, you might end up getting in fights along the way. I'll have to raise some of these up. I don't know. I'm kind of surprised I don't have more direwolves. That is actually very strange. Let's just grab 2. Let's grab. Did I put them some? I'm so confused. I know I had so many direwolves. I'm so confused. I know I have those babies going, but I had like grown-up ones that I was using all the time. Are they out somewhere? Maybe I left them at my other base, but I thought I brought. Maybe I did. I might have left them at the other base. All right, well, let's just grab whatever I have here, I guess. Grab this one. Just want to make sure I don't take an important breeders. I guess the problem. Old breeder? No. 265. You have a health mutation, but you're on a female. Let's just take you. Alright, we're going to take 2 females. Not ideal because I like the mating boost, but it'll have to do for now. Hopefully we're not really going to get in any fights. Alright, water dinos. What are we going to bring for that? We're going to bring a... Is this a 224 too? No, it's a 130. Let's bring a bunch of megalodons. That's what I always kind of do. Let's grab this thing. I've been kind of having fun on this little guy. He's not anything amazing, but it's part of the Sunken Worlds mod, so it's a creature that's not usually on here. It's kind of like an underwater parasaur. It's not very strong. But it does the little scan for creatures thing. It's, I don't know, but unique, so it's just going to be my rider for now until I can get the Archelon. Be down here. Put on some scuba. Get our backup going. Let's start with just 2. I don't have to worry about so many following us, and then if we get in a battle, I will pull out the other sharks. No, 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 donkeys, not you. Not you. Stay put. Following. You following me? Let's go. I don't think you're following me, but I can't do a whistle all because then they're all going to come. Okay, there we go. Alright, Sometimes there's Archelon right here, but it's very rare. I know a spot where there has been more, so we're gonna head that way. It's by a different air bubble. We're gonna go there and see if we can circle around and find some Archelon, because there's usually like 4 or 5 of them around there. Hoping we get lucky there. Bro, let's give you some. Oh, wait. Let's put my gamma up a little bit. I think it's a little hard to see when I'm in the water. I turn off all the extra stuff. Fog doesn't really do much on this map, so I've been turning it off to get a little bit better better performance or whatever. I usually don't do that on the island and stuff. When the water's meant to be foggy, I like to try to leave it foggy and just have the natural spookiness of the ocean. But this map, it already cleared it off. It doesn't look very cloudy to begin with. I've been playing Ark on and off since 2015, and I still hate having dinos on follow. They're a little better on ASA. If you're talking about just like the AI pathing and stuff, they're a little better. I don't know why the chat didn't make it to my... Refresh this. I have a group chat that's supposed to pull everything together, but for some reason it was working with YouTube, and then it just seemed to stop. But yeah, I've had pretty good success with it. Like you said, it's not perfect. And I don't know, I don't use, like, there's certain creatures I think I really don't use because they're even worse. But the Megalodons have been doing a pretty good job for me. I'm going to jinx that and watch they'll be terrible this time. But the Megalodons do a pretty good job. I go around in direwolf packs a lot. They do a pretty good job. Raptors do a good job. Any of those that are smaller, I think it's just easier for them to get around all that terrain stuff. But yeah, especially if you start getting into bigger creatures and stuff, they get hung up on a lot of different stuff. Alright, where is that? Bubble is up here, I think. I have been struggling to find a female Archelon. I've looked at quite a few different times, and they're nowhere to be found. I don't think that's the bubble. I think that's going down. I think we gotta go up still. Yeah, hopefully I don't miss anyone's message. My little group chat's being a little bit weird there, but... What was that little... What did that little emo do? Was that just random? I didn't hit anything when that happened. I'm very confused. Where is this bubble? I thought I knew where it was. Over here, maybe? Oh, yeah, I think it's over here. There it is. Okay. Now let's just cross our fingers we can find a female Archelon around here. I would love a good level, but I don't even care. I just want to be able to reproduce my Archelon even with the current stats. So I really don't care. I just want any female. Oh, there's an Archelon. Where are you? Male. Why are they all male? They take a long time to tame too, like in between that first feed. So I don't really. Well, maybe I'll feed this one once. Let's try to feed this one once, then we'll go look for the female, and then maybe like when we come back, it'll be ready. It is so close to that oxygen bubble. I wonder if it's gonna end up falling into the world. Yeah, let's give this one, and then we'll be able to come back to it if we so choose to. If not, then we'll just leave you be. But in case you want to be my friend, you might have better stats than my original one. Okay, let's go look for our female, though. That's what I really need. Carbon Nemesis, not the right type of turtle. I mean, the only good news if I get that other male is at least then I have 2 males, so if I lose one, I'll still have a backup, but ideally I want to just be able to breed those things. This isn't a good one, so don't pick a good name, but feel free to name this one. Just don't make it, like I said, something that you really like, because you can save a better name for something I'll ride more, but yeah, feel free to name it if you'd like to. It is, I don't know if you already saw that on the screen, but what is it? It's a female Arco Fister or something or other. Attack! Attack, my friends. Kill them X-Fish, and not, you didn't have to kill the other guy, but he's in a fight with them, so I guess you're just gonna have to. Svirna. Wilma. I like it. Let's do Wilma. Ah, Wilma. That reminds me when I was playing on Monarchy with the Monarchy crew for Extinction. Lowe's Atlantis made a he made like this Megapithecus or Gigantopithecus, whatever's the big one. He made like a little strip club thing, and he had a Gigantopithecus with it all like, he had like a painted bikini on it, and its name was Wilma Fingerdew. It was hilarious. I think I will forever remember that. Wilma Fingerdew. Come here, come here. That little fish. Are you just like a coal type thing, or are you some sort of weird? Are you some sort of weird tameable fish? Wait, are you tameable? That's the Cantus. I don't know. Like I said, that Sunken Worlds has a lot of unique creatures, so I don't know. They might actually do something for you. I don't know. Come on, guys. Follow Wilma. We got stuff to do. Wilma's got a job to do. She's got to try. Ooh, it's a 140. I have some pretty good mags, but it's like tempting to always grab anything that you see that's a high level. Wilma Fingerdew. All right, there's an Archelon. Male. They're all male. I've come across so many, but every single one is a male. Don't know why. Pass you. No, let's not pass you up. I want to make sure you die so that we can cause some respawns, maybe. Hope my sharks don't go into the air bubble. Yeah, see, this thing works like a parasaur. It marks all the... tells me that there's enemies about. Tells you kind of where they are. Oh, that's an alpha. Is that an alpha shark, or is that... or is that blood? Oh, that is an alpha mag. I didn't even know that was an alpha when I came over here. Kill the alpha. Good job. Good job, team. Look at that. Cleaned up the mess. No, I didn't. I was looking at just the Archelon. I was paying too close of attention to that one. Then I did see the glowing. That's why. I thought maybe it was bit by a... you know when they get bit by the X-Fish or whatever, they do that bloody effect. Sometimes that confuses me between the two. Like, I get those confused. I like that my little multi-chat isn't working. I like when they all pop up there. Why is that not... why is it not working? Let's try to restart the YouTube one, maybe. Stop. Activate. But I can see your chat because I have it in a separate window. I'm always overly cautious, so I have like all of my chats in 15 different windows, but I like there's one tool that has them all, and I like when that one works. All right, you guys are no good. All right, so no male or no female Archelon again. Let's go back. Let's see how that other male, the male, if it's ready for a second feed. But I don't really want to hang around that long to feed one of these guys, because I really need a female, but at the same time, it might come out with good stats, so we'll see. They just take a long time between feeds. Maybe I'll do it again where I feed it, and then I'll go look around again. Voodoo Roll, how's it going? Hello from work. Yeah, I'm on vacation this week. Otherwise, I would be at work too, but I am happily on vacation, so I'm able to just hang out and play some Ark. I love it. I love it. Makes me realize how amazing it would be to be a full-time streamer. Wishful thinking, but man, it would be amazing. Get up every morning, get my coffee ready, and just come play some Ark. What a good time. But fortunately, most weeks I gotta go to work. Normal work, gotta pay the bills. There's an X-Fish. Let's actually kill you before you cause me trouble trying to feed this Archelon. Go! Man, it's rare. Like, I mean, I know there's not a ton of people, but it's rare that usually TikTok's got everybody. I don't think there's really much like activity on the TikTok front today, this morning. But YouTube usually never has anybody, and I think all I've had is people on YouTube this morning. All right, 4.4%. Let's go give you some more biotoxin. You should be ready for sure for second feed. Oh, he just hit the hit the air pocket. Are you still okay? Did you take damage? I don't think so. It looks like you ended up back in the water again. Stay there. I just need to make sure I don't hit the air pocket because I will take all damage if that happens. Dude, this turtle is determined to probably get me killed. It's like I'm gonna go to the very top and hope that you go through the bubble and you fall to your death. There you go. Yeah, leave. Get away from the air pocket. Left you alone for a while. Yeah, there you go. I was gonna say, how much food can I give you? Because of the time that I let you starve a bit. Not bad. Keep this train going. I just punch it. I think I just punched it. Maybe not. Maybe I didn't. I thought I punched it. I accidentally hit the punch button. I thought I punched it. Punch it, Chewie. Ready. Here. I think I'm at the waiting period. Didn't get hungry as quick as it did. All right, let's wait for one more feed because I do think it's at that waiting period. We'll get one more feed in, and then we're gonna go look for, or like search around again a little bit, and we'll give this guy some time to starve up a little bit. Yeah, I wasn't sure because they're kind of. I mean, you're right. I'm pretty sure it would have. I don't know. They're pretty friendly, so I don't know. I thought maybe it was gonna give me a break. It was gonna be like, all right, I'll let you get one punch in. Don't you dare punch me again. Bassy, like I said, Bassies aren't that good though because of the depth damage on this map specifically. Come on, female Archelon, I want to breed. I'm breeding so many other creatures right now. Oh, there we go. Please, please, please. Oh, you're getting attacked. You're gonna be a female too. You are a female, and there's an X-fish that's gonna be killing you. How do I kill this? How do I kill this X-fish without killing the turtle? Ooh, don't hit the turtle, don't hit the turtle. There it goes. Okay, it's down. Hold on. I hope I didn't hit it. Food. Yeah, the turtle was winning. I just I was nervous. I was like, I don't want that to change. Wait. Collect algae. Why isn't it? No, are you gonna tell me that this turtle's broken? It doesn't have like the feed. It doesn't have the feed option. You kidding me? The first time I find a female Archelon and now I can't feed it. Maybe it just needs to like chill a little bit from after fighting. Let's do. Yeah, that might be it. I kind of remember. Maybe they need time to chill out. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Let's give it a minute. I'll be so bummed if it doesn't let me though. I've been looking for an. Oh, Sphere, now you scared me. I've been looking for a female for like. Oh, you're 145. Oh, let's do two things at the same time. Maybe. Although I don't have my dolphin. Oh, and there's two of you. Maybe we'll come back for you. I would usually like to be on my dolphin too, because I can't shoot off this guy, can I? Yeah, I can't. I can't shoot off this guy. If I could shoot off a bit, I would probably try to do that, but I don't want to swim around and try to do that. Let me go check my other Archelon, I guess, while that guy's chilling. We'll come back. We'll come back for you. Please, please let me feed you. I do think my multi-chat's working though, so that's good. Difficult with intent, how are you? Greetings, greetings, good morning. What map is this, Ron? Sorry I missed that. I think I was when I was tied up there. But we're this is Atlantis. It's a mod map for Arksurvivalascended. It is all like an underwater map. Like you can't even go out the top. That's like the top of the map. No, I just killed myself. Sherlock, what's going on? Oh no, that's all right. I'll be able to get back there, but I didn't mean to do that. I've done that a bunch of times. I never went through the ceiling and died. That's a bummer. Hope I don't lose all my stuff, which might very well happen. That was okay. Tell me to never do that again. That was stupid. Yeah, world border, which I knew it was. I was actually like I was purposely showing off the world border, which I've done many times. That was the first time that it like pushed me above it, I guess. Well, that was dumb. Grab my Ichty. I'm just gonna try to go there real quick. Do not have any more scuba tanks though. Can I make one? Wrong button. I can't. Good. I do have some dino mods. I have Sunken Worlds because this is Atlantis. It's all about the underwater creatures and stuff like that. So I added Sunken Worlds, which adds a bunch of cool underwater stuff. I added the what's it called? Helicrops or I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. The Sunk Editions mod. I haven't ever used that before. I haven't come across one yet on this map yet. But it is on here somewhere, I think. And then the other one, which I also haven't come across here, but is on here, is that Leviathan. It's a freemium mod, so it is premium if you want to actually utilize it, but freemium in the sense of people don't have to have it to play. They just won't be able to tame it and stuff. But it's supposed to be on the map. I just haven't found one yet. I might add some more. I just am kind of trying to see how those play in the mix of this map to make sure it doesn't goof up the spawns. Then maybe I'll try to add another one like that Tylosaurus or whatever it's called. There's some other cool water creatures. Anything that's a water creature, I'll probably play around with adding it to this one. Kind of to entice people. My idea is to, right now it's only on this map in the cluster, but my idea is to try to add the mods to the other maps, but then disable the spawns. And then that way it kind of entices people to come play Atlantis, get some crazy, unique water tames, and then potentially like bring them back to other maps when they're playing on them. And then if that works, I want to do that to the other maps too. I want to add like map unique creature. Oh, by that. Map unique creatures that they have to go like to the various maps within the cluster to like tame all the different things, and then they can bring them wherever they want once they get them. Thought that'd be kind of a cool idea. Please have my bag here. I'll die. I have a bad feeling my bag's not there. Usually when you go above the world border, it just like poofs your stuff. Oh, it's there. I do see it. All right, hold on. Can I get it, though, is the question. Yeah, all right. All good. Oh, I don't know my... Wait a second. What am I doing? Oh, my mouse is off the screen. Okay. I was like, crap, can I not move? What's going on? Oh, it reset all my stuff. I hate when that happens. 6, 1, 3, 4, 9, 0, 5. That looks about right. Put you away. Jace, what's up? I just went through the world border. I don't know if you said you did that yesterday, but I totally did. I did find a female Archelon, which is what I was trying to tame at the time, but it recently took damage, so it wasn't letting me tame it. This one is another male, but since I'm already over here, I'm trying to tame this one. Sherlock, that's sweet. I was curious because I'm not a huge fan of all the mod creators taking over the map. Curious because oh, he keeps every time I go to try to feed this guy, he goes down here. Come on. Oh, now he's going up. I think he thinks it's like a ride. He's gone up and down like 15 times. I don't really care again about this one because this is the male that I really don't need. It might have better stats. I got to get back and check out that female. This guy needs to stop taking a ride. Oh, I gotta put the... biotoxin. You're probably pretty hungry by now, because I left you alone for a little while. Oh, there he goes again. You're gonna do it, aren't you? I just want to make sure I don't fall. Yep, there he goes. Gosh dang it. Why is there's an icty? Better not steal my biotoxin from the water. That would be super unfortunate. No, you don't deserve to live. These don't deserve to live. Okay. Shoot you. Yeah, take that. Take that. Yeah, leave. Get out of the... No, he's going back into the air bubble. Don't stop doing it. No, you're probably hungry. Yeah, I left you for a while. Tamed your first megalodon. Congratulations. I have a nice megalodon army going down there. Oh, there he goes. Goodbye. Silly turtle. Silly turtle. Inherit. What does it have? Health. Oh, I was hoping that was health. Mutable health, but it's not. Okay, I think you're at the point where you're not starving anymore. All right, let's go check on that female, because it looks like that one's just champion. What's going on? How are you? Let's go back and look for that other one. Hopefully it lets me feed me. Hopefully it lets me feed it. It was not letting me feed it earlier because it had recently taken damage, I think. Office. There it is up there. Just gotta kill this thing. This one's doing the same stupid thing. Stop it. Stop going up and down. Oh, I'm by Jacob's place. I recognize all the wild dinos all over the place. Bocage. Oh, you still can't feed. Oh, I'm so mad. This is the first female that I found, and it's like bugged. I can't feed it. It's like asking about grabbing the algae, but it's not a tamed Archelon. That is so frustrating. I've been looking for days for a female, and now I can't feed the one that I found. I'm gonna leave it a little longer while we're taming this one, 'cause we'll try again. Maybe it just takes even longer, but I have a bad feeling that one's bugged, and we're just gonna have to kill it. That Bassie ending its own life there. What's going on? Could try to. I don't know how hard it is to knock out an Archelon. That's an option. I could try to put it to sleep. Sometimes when they sleep and then wake back up, that like kind of resets the whatever taming process it was doing. There you go. Now you're on land. You guys stay there. Oh, there's a raptor. No. There's a raptor right there. Raptors attack Archelon? I sure hope not. Where'd it go? Yes, come on. See you, champion. Have a good night. Oh my gosh. No, we're so close to that. Oh, that guy must not be on follow through whistle. He's not attacking. Well, thanks for being a tank. That's all that you're doing right now. Tank it. Kill it, you tank it. Alright, nice job. Follow group whistles. Follow group whistles. Okay. Take these off so that I can actually run. Put my backpack on because I've been heavy. Alright, where did that Archelon go? Cake, what's going on? Good morning. Oh, over there. It's pretty fast, pretty quick and nimble for an Archelon. And go. Jace, this is what the one did the other day where I said I just pinned it up against the wall. Enjoy that you play share videos from this map. Yeah, Huntress, me and Jace were talking about that yesterday. I don't think I've come across like anybody playing this map, and it's really good. Although I did say, I even kind of neglected it. Like, I added it to our cluster like 6 or 7 months. Dude, you scared the crap out of me. Hi, Jace. I added it months ago, and then I started it a few different times, and then I kind of just got like, I don't want to say bored, but you don't get into the water right away, and I think that's the thing. The major fun of this map is being in the water, and you have to get past that original grind to like get water creatures going, and then once you have the water creatures going, then like it's exciting. And now I'm addicted to it. So yeah, I'm gonna keep streaming this at least this week, and eventually I want to get to the bosses and stuff. So I'm gonna definitely do more with this map. There are raptors here. Where are the raptors? Where are the raptors? I see Diplos. I'm so mad I can't tame that female though. I don't see no raptors. Here. They kept harassing you. This guy's almost done. Like I said, not that I needed another male necessarily, although again, you might have good stats, and it does give me a backup, so maybe I'll at least start using one of them. Since I have a backup this time. I only had the one before. Love the water. I'm an arc water team. you were one of the few. I mean, I'm actually enjoying this too, but it's very rare to come across somebody that says I love the water and that you're an arc water team player. That's hilarious. You are a unique individual for sure. Everyone else is like, dude, I hate the water. I do too though. I'm enjoying, like, this map is so cool. I love all the like underwater points of interest and cool stuff to see. The water is scary. It's okay. It's actually not, even with the fog on, it's not very cloudy on Atlantis. So that is a perk. It's not all scary looking on Atlantis, but there's a lot of bad stuff in it though. And you drowned a lot because you're always stuck in the water, and if you don't have 82 scuba tanks, it's very, very common to drown. That's why I want these Archelon, because the Archelon give you an oxygen saddle that you get oxygen anywhere that you're at without having to use your scuba tank. So they're going to be amazing to ride around on, and then I'll just have Megalodons fight for me. Just need a female so I can breed them. Yeah, 100%. I mean, these will be amazing. And I'm kind of glad, because I've said it in other, when we've been playing on other maps, that the Archelon's such a cool idea, but I felt like I didn't really have much of a reason to use it on the other maps, because I already had kibble, because I know like their algae works as like almost like a prime meat for herbivores. But by the time that this released, I already had like my kibble farm going, so I didn't really need the algae. So they were cool, but I really didn't have a use for them. But now, like, this gives me a major reason to utilize and like breed these creatures on this map. So I will get a lot of use out of the Archelons here, which is cool. Had to tame those in the water. What a pain. Yeah, Chisel Go. Most of the time, this one was in the water too, but it made its way to land. But I have tamed them in the water as well. They are quite a pain. They're a little bit of a pain on the land too, because if you see the fin keeps trying to mesh me underground. But Biotoxin. There we go. All right, so we got 2 males. Like I said, I really need a female, though. So let's go back and find our army, and we'll try to... we'll go check out that female one more... Wait, that's not where I was. We'll check out that female one more time just to see if it's maybe not bugged anymore. Is there a water team that has a platform saddle? Difficult with intent, there is. There's the Mosasaur, the Plessy. Those both have saddles. So, but I don't think, like, I don't know if you're talking about... Without vacuum compartments, though, I mean, you still need... I don't know if you're talking about the oxygen factor. Like, you would still need a scuba tank unless you had, like, the tech vacuum compartment or whatever maybe attached to it. Which I don't even know if you can do. I've never done that. Can you even attach a vacuum compartment to a... whatever I'm trying to say. Oh, and the Shasta. Yeah, the Shasta. I don't know if the Shasta is on this map, though. I have not come across one yet. It would be a very... If it's not, I'll have to find a way to add it. Because, yeah, this would be an awesome map to have the Shasta. But I have not come across one, so they may or may not be on here. I'd be amazed if he didn't put them on here. So I'm going to guess they're here. I just don't think I found them. Or maybe they're really rare. Yeah, this is Cake. This is from the Sunken Worlds mod. So... Sunken Worlds has a bunch of extra creatures. I think this is kind of just like a water parasaur. It's not very, like, it doesn't do anything super special, but it does do, like, the pulse that tells you if, like, bad creatures are around or whatever. But I just wanted to get some use out of it. So I'm using the Megalodons to fight, and I'm just going around on this for fun, I guess. All right, please let me tame you. I can't tame it, dude. It's broken. How much does it take to knock a turtle out? I'm gonna imagine probably a lot. Oh, put a scoop tank on. No, you're putting my scuba flippers on. What am I doing? Stop it. Not very nice. 38, 13.9. I think could go get a harpoon gun, maybe. Can we do that? Maybe I go back and get a harpoon gun because I think that's gonna take far too long. All right, let's go. Leave them be. Let's go get my harpoon gun. I'm gonna try to knock it out because sometimes that resets the whole taming process thing. Huntress, I didn't. That's not really a goofy question. I should try that. That does sometimes work. I don't think I've ever... Oh, there's one of those urchin things again, too. These things are so awesome. I found one of these the other day, last night when me and Jace were on, and you can wear them as a backpack, and it gives you, like, a spiky backpack. It looks so funny. Let's see if I can tame one right now. And then it produces... Is that a piece of kelp? If it was, it's actually going to let me tame it. It produces like the urchin spike things, and you can use them as spear bolts. So you get like free spear bolts, which is awesome. There we go. Look at that. Look at my spiky backpack. Get another one. And if you mix narcotics with the spine thingies, they work as trank spear bolts. So it's like an easy way to. Is there a way to turn the music? I don't know about off, but if it's too loud, I don't know if it's too loud. Let me turn it down a little bit. I'll just turn it down in general. But yeah, very, very cool. Actually, hold on. There was something I wanted to look for real quick. Yeah, Jace, look what we missed yesterday. Oh, we missed this. When I killed the alpha one, I can have a spiky head. I don't know why you would want to have a spiky head, but I can have a spiky head. I don't understand why, but apparently I looted that when we killed the alpha one yesterday. Oh, I forgot I have chibis. Let's put chibis on too. There we go. That's a mod creature too. That's part of that Sunken Worlds. Sunken Worlds is going to have a lot of the extra water creatures that you're going to see me playing with in this series is from Sunken Worlds. Sunken Worlds has a bunch of unique creatures. They have some unique resources, some like unique foods and stuff. There's a lot of cool stuff that it adds to the game. like an entry level. I don't want to say scuba suit because it doesn't give you oxygen, but like an entry level diving suit type thing that lets you swim faster and gain stamina when you're in the water. So pretty cool. It gives you that knife that I used to harvest the kelp. That's how you get the kelp. You use the knife on creatures to get sea squirrels and stuff. But yeah, if you're doing something like Atlantis, I definitely recommend it because it adds a lot of cool stuff to the mix. You have more fun water stuff to play around with. All right, go. I'm gonna try to make those sea urchin spear bolts then. We'll make, I think I have narcotics back there, so we'll turn them into the trank bolts. But yeah, we have sunken worlds, and then I already said this earlier, but if you just joined in, we have sunken worlds on here, so there's some of those additional creatures. I added the helicrops, or helicrop, I don't know how you pronounce it, but there's another sea creature that I added. And then there is the Leviathan, I think. I have not come across one yet, so unless the spawns are broken. Yes, that thing. Helicoprion. I still don't know how to pronounce it, but that is the one that we added on here. And my megalodons are gone. All right, come on. I'm just on a little helpless whale with a spiky head. I can't fight things by myself. You guys have to come with me. Oh, I was gonna try the relog, wasn't I? I got sidetracked. I got sidetracked by getting myself a spiky head and backpack. That's all right. We'll still get the tranks, and then I'll relog at home. I'll come back with the tranks, and then if it's fixed, we'll feed it. If it's not fixed, then I'll try to trank it out. The Glaucus spawn. I was thinking about adding that one. That is the problem. I do kind of. I'm a very like. What's the right word? Balanced. Like I like a balanced experience. So I do kind of hesitate to add like creatures that end up becoming overpowered. Even the Helicropus, or again, however you pronounce it, Helicoprion. I was unsure about, because for anybody that doesn't know, I have not used one yet, but reading like the dossier about it, I believe you can take any item that you have, you feed it like to the Helicoprion, it eats it, and it like poops you out a blueprint. So if you get like really good gear from a drop or from a creature or something like that, you can make a blueprint from it, which that too maybe felt overpowered. Like I think Cyberstructures and some of those mods had the tool or the crafting station that allowed you to make blueprints. I purposefully didn't turn that ability on to like make the blueprints because I wanted it to not be like too easy to get good blueprints. But I don't know, like I said, the incentive of only putting it on this map and getting people to come play this map to get it, I think might be worthwhile. Like it makes you have to do some work to get it, and then if you get it, then hey, you're able to make the blueprints. It's more work than just enabling a blueprint bench or whatever that allows anybody from basically the beginning of the game to create instant blueprints all the time. So I think that's a good balance. But then yeah, same with the other creature you're talking about, the Glaucus. I don't know exactly all of what that does, but same thing. I'll have to weigh the options. If it's a little too OP, I'll have to see if I want to. I'll have to see if I want to add it or not. This spiky head is so goofy. I don't know who was like, you know what we need to make? We need to make it so that sea urchin is a cosmetic that goes on your head, because most people would love to have a spiky head. Look at how goofy that looks. Flippers. Don't mind me. I'm just a freaking porcupine. Oh, there's one more thing I need to show off that I think I read yesterday. Hold on. Even goofier than maybe me having an urchin on my head is, I think it was this creature. Oh, you don't see it. Darn it. I read that you could put helmets on it, and you can, but you can't see it. All right, never mind. I thought it was going to be funny, like you were going to actually see a helmet on a sea urchin, which was going to be kind of hilarious, but that's not the case. All right, never mind. It's not as funny as I thought it was going to be. How do I pick you back up? There you go. Jace, from my testing, I think we could manually tweak it, but from my testing, the sea urchins in the Dino Depot terminal do not create the, don't create the little spiky things. Like I said, like you might be able to manually, I might be able to tweak that in the settings or whatever and actually make that happen, but it doesn't do it by default. Oh, you know what I found out too though? Those other creatures, what were they? Bora something or other? What were they called? These things, Bothrilepis or whatever. They create clay passively. So if we have these out and about, I guess they create clay in their inventory or something like that. So that's what those things do. There's more water creatures that I'll have to figure out what they do along the way here, but those are the ones that I figured out so far. Okay, what was I looking for? We're gonna make those sea urchin spike thingies. And I'm gonna grab a harpoon. Called sea urchin, what are they called? Spikes? Yeah, there you go. So like here, I even have 4 that were already made with the tranks. Let's see if I have more narcotics somewhere, which I think I did. Right here. It does take 5 narcotic though, so I mean it's not like cheap, but I mean I don't know. Once you get narcotic farming going, it's not that crazy, I guess. Be fired from a. Can I not craft this in? Oh no, I'm holding all the sea urchin spikes. That's craft 3. Is that all that I don't have any more narcotics than that? No way. No way. I made more than that. All right, let's make more. I guess I had more. 100. All right, making 200 more, so we'll make some more. The heli is fairly balanced, in my opinion, since you can only BP items you already have. Yeah, no, and I get that. I think it's just like, there's quite a few times that people come across, like, good gear, but you're always like, oh, that sucks, it's really good, but now I have to go out and risk it because I don't have a blueprint, so do I want to risk it without... Like, you usually end up saving that stuff for, like, a boss fight because you're scared to lose it. Like, just having it out and about, now you can instantly turn it into a BP without having to actually find the BP. But, again, I still think it's a good idea on our cluster, having it on one map that isn't heavily played yet. Hopefully people start playing it now that kind of showcasing it a bit more, because I do think it's a really good map. But I think that's a very good, like, extra thing that you need to do now. Not only... you have to like tame it, but now you even have to go to a special map that most people haven't played on, so they have to get set up here. They got to go figure out how to go into the dangerous waters. They got to find one, they got to tame it. That's a lot of work to start getting your blueprints, so I think that's a pretty good balance right there. That off. Oops, verify didn't work. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that mix. I make more. I don't want my implants, I just would like some narcotics. Kind of bummed I didn't have more narcotics ready though. Thought I did. I only have 8. I don't know how many spikes this guy's gonna take, but I imagine it's gonna be more than that. They're pretty powerful, and with my 155% gun, like it didn't take me too long to take down a donkey yesterday. It's T25, I do. I look exactly like a porcupine. It's so stupid. Like I said, I wonder when they decided, like, to make... Look at my hair under it. Do you guys see that? I have, like... Looks like I have, like, clown hair under it, and I'm bald. It gave me a balding clown head hair, and then I have the sea urchin, like... Really weird. Don't look too close, it looks creepy. But yeah, let's see if it made one already. You can go to your inventory and... Yeah, see, I have 5 more spikes. So just sitting on my shoulder there, I have gained 5 additional, basically trank darts or whatever, what do you call them? Not trank darts, harpoon bolts. Harpoon bolts, I think it's called, right? Alright, let's just make a couple more, and then I'm gonna relog, and then we're gonna go see if I can tame that Archelon. I don't want to waste too much time here, especially if this doesn't even do what I need it to do. Coffee's done. Morning coffee. More. I think it'll be enough. Oh, Chisel Goat. Sorry, I missed a comment there. He said, have you seen the explosive? I actually have an explosive spear that I picked up. I meant to try to use it on something. I never got around to. Oh, look, I have nine normal rank harpoons too. So okay, that gives me a good amount of stuff to try to potentially knock this thing down. Sterling Clark, I think that's right. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate you joining. Okay, perfect female is good. Are you guys breeding yet? I don't think so. Let's get you guys breeding. Alright, fantastic. Alright, let's take off this hat. It is goofy, but I don't really want it. I'm gonna keep the sea urchin on because it's gonna give me some more ear bolts along the way. Oh, I was gonna relog too. And what's in that chest? Take a look. Anything worthwhile? Journeyman. Plasty. Ooh, a Journeyman Plasty platform saddle. That could come in use, maybe. What do I have to? There's a wolf. Go over there and grab that. That might be something we use down the road. I don't have any Plasties yet, but we could definitely get some. Jumping on these, I don't have enough. Do I like lemurs? Sure. I don't know if I've ever. I mean, there's no lemurs in the game, but I don't have anything against a good lemur. Wait, can I? Oh, dude, I can't get out of the wolf. All right, come on. I'm gonna have to kill that Rex now. Couldn't get the drop. Oh, one grabbed you at the zoo? Nice. Very nice. That's alright, you went to the zoo yesterday, I remember that. Lassie saddle. Oh, I didn't even notice there was an Apprentice Rex saddle in there too. Oh, and electronics. That's not bad. I'll take electronics. I haven't been finding. Oh, there's quite a few Silica Pros, I guess, but still take free electronics. No problem with that. Put these on later, huh? Slow walk. I don't think so, T25. I don't think I've come across any tech dinos on this map right now. I could be wrong, though. I haven't explored the whole thing yet, so maybe there are some tech dinos, but I have not come across one yet. Let's put these saddles down. Don't really need that blueprint. Let's put our one Archelon in the breeding box. Drop some of our resources. Yeah, heck yeah. No, I don't take free resources for sure. Alright, let's do this. Oh, I was gonna relog. Let's relog real fast. In case that does fix my issue. Come on, backpack. All right. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's hope we can actually tame this now. If not, we're gonna kill it. We need to force respawns. I don't want to kill it because I really wanted a female, but it's not gonna let me tame it. It doesn't really do anything good when I press the buttons. All right, let's do this. Oh, I need gamma back up. Look at that. Bunch of X-fish. Shasta would be cool. Go around with a little mobile base. If there's not one here, I think I will definitely transfer one over. I have one from the center, but I'm like I said, I can't imagine that it wasn't added to this map. It's such a big water map. Gotta be here somewhere. They're just probably rare, and I don't know where you find them. Wilma. Wilma's a weak water tame. It's just Wilma's hoping not to get eaten. Please don't take me out here. It's a dangerous place. Hey, Wilma. You're protected though. Look at your army. I got you well protected. We got bodyguards. Yeah, I really want, dude, Shastasaurus will be really cool, and then I want to eventually do, I've never done the vacuum compartment tech base. I think I will definitely do that here somewhere. There's tons of bubbles that you can build in normally, but, I mean, what better place? If you're going to test doing an underwater tech vacuum compartment build, what better map would there be than to do it on this one? So at some point we'll do that. You, Elma, you're safe. Got you're being protected. Which what? You talking creature or map? You're talking about map. This is Atlantis. It's a mod map on arksurvivalascended. And then creature-wise, this is from Sunken Worlds. It is called the Aro. I'm so bad at pronouncing creature names. Acrofeister, Pasister, something like that. It's kind of like a water parasaur. All right. Let's see, Archelon, are you still here? Go this way. You go to land. I don't see our little Archelon friend. It could be crawling around on the ground now. Anybody see an Archelon? Go kill these Megalodons. And I did not look on this side. We can go oh, that's a Carbonemus. Ad blocker doesn't work on Twitch. Sheriff, no problem. If you ever, for anybody, if you do want to watch the full screen, just as a reminder there, if you're on the TikTok side, I do have the full screen on Twitch and YouTube. Oh, hold on. No, those are Jacobs. Oh, Jacob. I did not mean to do that. I will give you new sharks. I don't think Jacob's even playing right now. I will give him good sharks. I was gonna stop, but it's gonna keep attacking me, so I have good turtles too. If he comes back on, we'll give him good ones. I did not know that we had wild creatures over here. I forgot. Like I said, he hasn't actually played in months, so I don't think he's even gonna be potentially back on. But if he is, I will give him replacements. Richelon, where are you? Once I started the fight, I'm gonna be in this area, so they're gonna keep attacking me. Take care of them, I guess. Okay, what I was saying, Haynes, I'm not sure what the fastest sea creature. Oh, there is that it? Yeah, see, I would have had to been right here trying to tame this. Oh, that's a 100. No, that's it. That's the one. Okay, hold on. Take a look. See if you're ready for me to feed you. The fastest, I don't know. Ichthys are pretty fast. Plessies are fast. I don't really know. I haven't spent enough time in the water, I guess, to know like what the best one is, but you still can't do it. All right, we're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to knock it out and see if that resets it. You guys all stay on passive. Thank you for the follow, Haynes. Appreciate that. This doesn't always work, and we are gonna have to wait till it wakes up, which is kind of a bummer. But it does. It does tend to cause things when they're buggy to reset. So my hope is that when it goes to sleep and wakes up, it'll reset the taming process thing. Gosh, hopefully not spinning faster. Shoot one more, and then I'm gonna use the spyglass and see if it's even making a dent on this guy. Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad at all. And I also have some of those Trank spear bolts too, so hopefully we will have enough. And then I do have backup arrows. The crossbow bolts weren't doing very much, but there's a little bit of extra in case this we run out of harpoon ammo. Send Jacob a message in case he does ever pop on. Say sorry about your creatures. I will return better ones. Oh, yeah, your Torpor running. Okay, it's asleep, and let's make sure. I'm like 99% sure you can't tame this while it's sleeping, right? Yeah. Okay, you can't. Oh no! The sea urchin. Go get it. Come here. Come here, Ichty. Come back here, my backpack. Oh my gosh, I almost went into the bubble. Oh no, I didn't. Always. And you're right, I can track it. I should be able to track it. He didn't have any good saddles, did he? Because if he did, I'll have to... They just prims. Oh, that didn't even have a saddle. Anything else that I killed that might have had a saddle on it? The turtle had a saddle. I don't know. Whatever. Like I said, if he comes back on and he had anything good, I'll just get it back for him. That's all right. All right. Let's put the Ichty away. And I guess we're gonna keep our eye out for another female because I'm not 100% sure this is even gonna work. So we're just gonna have to hope that when we come back, this guy's ready. Let's track this one. 19 biotoxin for level 100. Thank you. Thank you. That I don't know if this is even gonna work because it's kind of broken right now. Let's see if I can track it. In progress. Oh, what I was saying, I think I got sidetracked. I was saying, again, the full screen is on Twitch and YouTube. Then I was gonna say, if anybody likes the Twitch side but they don't like the ads, anybody that becomes a subscriber, not only do you don't get the ads anymore, but you can also play in our cluster if you're interested. Being a subscriber on Twitch, YouTube, or Patreon allows you access into the cluster. The cluster has the Island, Scorched Earth, Aberration, Extinction, Astraeos, Atlantis, Club Arc. I think that's about it right now. It will have, obviously, Ragnarok when it comes out. But it also loses, like I said, you don't have ads anymore. And the cool thing is if you have Amazon Prime, you can actually sign up with linking an Amazon Prime account, and then you don't have to actually pay anything. You just link it with Prime, and every month you get one free like creator subscription. So if you apply it to mine, then you don't have the ads. You can play with us, and you don't have to pay for it. So something you can do. But yeah, there's also YouTube and TikTok. So by all means, you can jump on those too. Maps on the cluster: we have the island, Scorched Earth, Aberration, Extinction, Strios, Atlantis, if I didn't say it, but of course I'm on it, Club Arc, and then we're gonna have Ragnarok, so I think that'll be 8 servers at the moment, or well 8 servers once Ragnarok comes out, and then I'm gonna keep adding until I find out. I haven't figured out how many servers my cloud server's happy running, so I'm kind of just like, I keep adding them until if I start finding that performance is affected, then that's where I'll have to cap like the amount, or I'll have to get a better server, one of the two. And if I decide to do that, then what we'll do is probably just rotate, like play some maps and swap out ones that aren't being heavily utilized or something like that. But for right now, I haven't had any issues, so we're just running them all, and as I add them, I won't stop like turning, I won't turn one off unless I find out that we're having resource issues or whatever. Max level is 150, yeah. Did I ever find that tame in progress? Did it show up? I got distracted. Oh, it must not count. Because that's not a knockout tame, it doesn't count as being a tame that we're in the middle of. The faster you going down. Not fast at all. Okay, well, I can try that. Let me see. Yeah, I think, like I said, because it's not the right taming mechanic for this guy, I think it's not figuring it out, I guess. That's a tame in progress, so to speak. I did look, but there was nothing. Is there anything else over there before I leave? Kind of poked my head over there. What was that at that end? I'll make sure there's no more Archelons over there. Well, that's all right. I know exactly where this thing's at. I think it's going to take a long time, so I'll just do other stuff and we'll come back later. If I don't find it, maybe I'll find another female before then. But if I don't, I know where I can come back and try to look for one. And again, it might still be bugged, so I don't want to spend, like, I'm not going to sit here and wait or anything like that, because it might not even do, still might not be tameable when this is all said and done. But let's see. I didn't see this area is quite a bit longer. We might find another Archelon on this side. Thank you, T25. Yeah, it looks like it's going to take a while. Egg, we got Mantas. Not seeing any Archelon. We can also go back, because where I killed that first Archelon, there might be a respawn. If we got lucky, maybe one spawn back in. Could also be some on land, but those are going to be harder to spot. But I am kind of peeking into the bubble there every now and then. Megalodon hiding in the trees. I'm not seeing any. All right, let's circle back. We'll go back through one more time just to make sure we don't come across one. You're gonna try to eat me, so go. Thank you. Excuse me. And if we don't find it here, I don't really know another good spot for Archelon, so I don't know. At that point, I'm not sure what we're gonna do. Maybe we'll go back home and check on the Tuso, or we might just explore a little bit. Oh, mags are still fighting. Explore a little bit more, maybe. If I ever watched Traders, I don't think so. I'm not familiar with what that is. I don't think I have. Maybe we'll go look for the redwood biome, because I'm pretty sure there is one, and I think I came across it the first days I was playing and then never found it again. I want to see if I can find it because I do need to start making sap. I would like to find if there are, I don't know if there are giant bees there, but I would like to get bees for honey. There's our sleeping friend there. I don't remember if or where I actually did find a redwood biome. I thought that was a Leeds or a Mosa or something. That's just like a land bridge. I believe that Bassie hasn't fallen into the air pocket yet. Try that sphere now. I got my dolphin. Maybe let's try to knock that out. I killed this one. Hop on my Ichty. Tell you guys to stop. One of these spear bolts left, but then I have some trank ones. Let's get these. Damn. Drink tranks for today. Damn. You guys are on passive, so it won't attack you. I had a sphere at the beginning of this playthrough. No! I said don't attack. But then it was one of the first creatures I got, and it got shocked to death by eels. There it goes. What do you eat though? I don't remember. Raw mutton. I don't think I have any mutton. Raw prime fish meat. Have any raw prime fish meat in my? Not. Mutton, right? Kibble. Why is it raw mutton listed twice? Regular kibble, raw prime. We think we can find, maybe I can find something that has raw prime fish meat. What is Traders about? Like I said, I don't think I've heard of that. What is that show about? You're right, I'll still look at them manually. I have a polling mod. I was looking at the polling mod and it didn't say that there was any prime fish meat on me. But you're right, the polling mod isn't perfect, so it's probably worth checking just to make sure. No worries. No worries at all, but that is what I was attempting to do, but do you have any? Hopefully with all of the deception and trust issues. What's it on? If you didn't say that. Is it on like a certain streaming service or whatever? Oh, you know what? I'm actually surprised I don't have. How do we not have prime meat? We killed that alpha. Maybe I brought it home and I might have put it. I think I did. I think I brought it home that first time that we went back home. I was gonna say I did kill. That's not an alpha, is it? Oh, here we go. Leads. Hi. Hi, my friend. Come here. There we go. That is an alpha too. Alright, well, there's alpha as well. Thank you for the follow, appreciate that. Hope you're having a good day. Focus fire. Come on guys, let's kill this alpha. There's a decent amount here, but I do feel like there's definitely more eels, but there's still quite a few. You just got to go around. I think most of them are sitting at the bottom, so you got to be at like the ocean floor, and there's quite a few of them that are around there. It's a 145. Nice job. All right, go back up to our Sphena, whatever it's called. Hopefully my spyglass is right, and that's actually what this thing needs. There. Bam. That. Alright, let's put some extra meat in there just in case. Oh yeah, that's doing the job. Alright, that thing's finished. Let's just let it finish eating. Let's poke around a little bit more. We'll come back and get that, and then we'll continue on and look for the redwoods, which is what I was doing. And another spear nut. I do want to see 95 female. Oh, mutable health though. Hold on a second. Male or female? That's a female. Why do I always find, like, I've had such bad luck finding like opposing genders. Mutable health would be a kind of good trait to have. That's all right. I don't think I'll use Spherenos that much to worry about that. Eels are kind of easy, but jellies are brutal. Honestly, the eels on this map have been very difficult just because there are so many of them. Like, you never just come across, like, even, like, 2 or 3. They're always in groups of, like, 15. So, like, if you don't have stuff, like, something that's pretty darn strong, it's, like, instant death because of all of the, like, the group, how they group together and, like, do that. Like a shock that's more powerful when they like combine their power or whatever, however you explain that. When I was out on that Sphena or the Ichthyi or whatever, they like, they all like, they instant killed me. Like one hit from their shock and my creatures died. If you don't have a group of, like a group of creatures with you, it's instant death. Idjits, thank you, appreciate that. Yeah, we hit it, and then I kind of like, my computer was acting up. I was kind of busy with some stuff, so then I took a big break. It was kind of a bummer because I kind of stopped the momentum a little bit, but I am happy to have crossed the 500 threshold there on YouTube. How are you, Idjits? How you doing? 20. Another 20. These aren't pretty good. And I do not see any more Archelon, so kind of a bummer. Sorry. Oh, for sure. I haven't found any good saddles yet. So I have some good Megs, and they're doing a good job, like in a group. But I don't have a good saddle yet. Definitely need to find a good saddle blueprint. That'll make fighting them quite a bit easier. Or again, like I said, if I was able to ride on my Bassie and not take the shock damage, that would be good. But like I was saying, the Bassies take the depth damage like all the time on this map. Kind of unfortunate. It renders them kind of pointless, especially because I like to use the Dino Depot gun quite a bit, put them away and pick them up and stuff. And you can't, when they take damage, you can't pick them up. So you get stuck with a Bassie that you can't pick back up in a cryopod because it's just constantly taking damage. I'm around on the outside for a second, I guess, just to get a different look at what else might be out here. We're just gonna go back to the Spherinos down over there, so we'll go pick it up. Doing pretty good. Been grinding, slowly moving up. Finally got my dual streaming. Nice, very nice. I don't know if you knew that I said this, but I actually went to a dual PC streaming setup. I mean, you don't need to do it, of course, because computers are, you know, powerful enough these days. But I did it. I'm a big IT nerd, so I ended up doing it as well. It was mainly because I wanted to get a 50 series graphics card, and when I did that, I had the extra graphics card laying around. I had a lot of like miscellaneous parts laying around from old computers, so I was like, you know what, let's throw it together and test out the dual PC streaming setup. So I did do the same thing. What map is this? It's Atlantis. We are on Atlantis. The Sphyrna, whatever you want it to be, T25. And other people, by all means, I'm always willing to let people name some stuff. T25 likes doing it, and I'm more than happy to let him name them. But by all means, if you guys have suggestions at times, feel free to shoot them over. Sylphie. Was a female, right? Yeah. Do it. We'll name it Sylphie. Haven't done dual PC yet. Haven't had a lot of need on the road, but for now the beast is happy with running Ark. Nice. Oh, you meant multi-stream, right? Okay, sorry. I misread. I thought you were talking about like a dual PC streaming, but you were talking about multi-streaming. Gotcha. Yeah, like I said, you don't not in this day and age, you don't need to. Like, nobody should need to do that. It's just if you're a big nerd and you want to do it. There's a few times where my machine would like bottleneck a little bit when I was playing and then multi-streaming, but it was totally functional. Like I did a lot of streaming and a lot of recording with the single PC, so it's definitely not necessary. Again, I'm a really big nerd. How's our Archelon doing over here? Sleepy Archelon. It's coming, but it's gonna take a while. All right, let me look at my map. I was trying to look at the map and figure out, like, these look like redwood trees, right? I don't know if it's legit, but these look like redwood trees. So let's head this way. Maybe that's where the bubble was. I don't know if that map, the trees might just be for decoration, doesn't, like, of the map. It might not actually be where they are on the map, but let's... Those... I do have my backup, right? That's the wrong... Are those redwood trees over there in that bubble? No, I don't think so. Oh, Sylphie, I forgot to name it. Let me pop that out and name it before I forget. Kill you guys though, because I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna sneak up behind me and attack me when I'm trying to name the new dino. Thanks, Idgits. Yeah, I kind of took a little bit of a break, like I was saying. I had some computer issues. I think it was just from like a Microsoft update. But one of the Windows updates hit my machine, and it just, like, I was having a bunch of blue screen issues, and I tried rolling back updates, changing graphics drivers, all sorts of things, so I was struggling with that. And then with just the nicer weather coming, I had a lot of outdoor work I had to do. So I took a little bit of time off, but yeah, I've been back in. And this week I'm actually on vacation, so I've been on a lot. Like, I streamed quite a bit the last couple of days. I'll be on a decent amount today. I'll be on a decent amount probably tomorrow. Then the weekend a little bit, but I'll have the kids home, of course. And then I'll be back to my normal work schedule, unfortunately. Is that right? To be fair, I've been on Windows 11 the whole time while I've been doing content creation. I mean, it's been okay, but yeah, I definitely had some issue there for a little bit. Damn work. I know. I want to be a full-time content creator. You guys just gotta start giving me all your money. I'm just joking. No, I'm not joking on that. It'd be amazing to be a full-time content creator, but but no, joking about giving me the money for sure. But I do see, I'm definitely jealous. Like, when I do have a vacation and I can just hop on and like game in the morning, like get my coffee going, jump on, start doing some streaming first thing in the morning. It's a pretty freaking awesome feeling. That would be amazing. Would certainly be amazing to be able to hop on and just do that on a daily basis. Like, some people are lucky enough to be able, and I don't say lucky and a mix of hard work, because it's definitely it's a lot of fun, but it is a lot of work, especially the edited content. I've anybody that's been following me for a while knows many times I've talked about wanting to do more edited content, and it is a lot of work. It's a lot of time, it's a lot of work. So it by no means is like an easy, only fun job. It takes a lot of work, but if you had more time, I would be able to get to it. I do work full time. I have the 2 kids, so that's where it's very hard to find the time to do all that. Look at all, this is why this map is so cool. There's so many like rebuilt, funky looking things. There's like so much fun stuff to look at. I don't know where all the caves are yet, so they're all probably hidden in all these little POIs and stuff. I don't know what this guy, like, this looks like a place where there'd probably be a cave somewhere, maybe. I had to do 100%, 100 days on the island, been struggle with the rule set. Oh, nice. Yeah, I like I said, I want to do more stuff like that. I get overwhelmed, man. And I have a lot of content. Like from Monarchy, I have a ton of content that I never got around to. I've tried to start series a number of times, and I get like overwhelmed. Like live streaming is just so much easier, but I always feel like live streaming is good for at the moment, but it's not good long term. Like I don't feel like too many people go back and watch live streams, so it's like you do want to build up your catalog of like edited nice content that people can go watch. But it's just, yeah, it just takes so much time. I mean, the amount of time that you play, you're gonna have to go back and watch and then find all the, which I've done a few times, but I just never get around to doing much of it because, yeah, you have to go watch all of it, find what you want, put it together. Just yeah, it's difficult without being full-time by all means. Live stream is good for the community, not so much. Yeah, 100%. Like I said, it's fun, it's easy, but it is not good for the channel as a whole long term, I don't think. Bring some people in, but like it'd be nice if I already had a big catalog. Like you live stream, you bring people in, then they go to your live streaming or your video catalog. But like I said, I don't have that many edited videos yet. There's not much else for them to go to see. They just they watch the live stream and then they can go watch a couple videos, but there's not much. Again, unless you go back on live streams, but I don't think that's for everybody. Like even me personally, I enjoy watching people's edited content, but I don't tend to go back and watch like pre-recorded live streams. They're not as fun when you're not interacting. I'm like kind of close to where it looks like there might be redwoods on the map. Yeah, these are redwoods. So can you tap? Maybe I can. Oh, there you go. There's a bubble. There's a bubble right there. I've been seeing more and more people stream on Twitch, download the stream, and upload it to YouTube. I think YouTube pushes anything labeled as video more than live. So I almost started doing that like 2 days ago. I put my, or what I did is I put my, although you're right, maybe I need to post it different. I was down that kind of path of thinking where I was even putting the YouTube on private, and then I was going to release it after. Also just to try to draw more people into one place for the live stream. That way, like, they're chatting more, because usually it's like I have a couple people on one platform, a couple people on another, and a couple people on the other one. And it's all disjointed and, like, you know, there's not as much group conversation that I think would be a good thing. Yeah, here's the... I'm going to mark this on my... Well, I guess I don't have to mark it on my map, because the map was legitimately marked right. The redwood trees are the redwood section. But let's poke our head in there. See if we see any bees in there. But yeah, I was going to do that to try to get people there and then still post the on-demand on the YouTube channel. But I get what you're saying. Like, don't even do it via live. Do it... post it as a video. That's not a bad idea. Might give that a shot and then try to push more people to Twitch. Depending on the time, my YouTube Twitch is usually, or not YouTube, my TikTok chat is usually pretty active. It's surprisingly not today. Today's like the only day that it's not. There's not really anybody on the TikTok side talking too much, but yeah, TikTok is usually very busy. YouTube for me and Twitch are usually semi-slow, but it's just a mix. I always have a couple everywhere. Yeah, Twitch there is if you're not a subscriber. That's what I was saying earlier. If you want to subscribe, not only can you obviously, you can pay for it, but you don't need to do that. If you have a Prime subscription, you can get a free sub to one person every month. So if you're not already doing that and you do have Prime, you can use that and get a subscription. Lose the ads. And, I knew I was gonna do that. Come back here! Come back here! Demon! There you go. This is a very small redwood bubble, though. I don't know if we're gonna find any. I could definitely put like a tree sap tap down here, but I don't think there's any. I don't know if there's gonna be any bees down here. I don't know if that's true anymore, though. I think if you use if you use at least is it Streamlabs? I don't know if I'm getting confused, but one of those platforms, I think it's Streamlabs. And maybe they just let more people do it in general now, but if you use that, there's a way to like go in and request access, and I almost think maybe you can do that without 1,000. I think I've been seeing people do it without 1,000 subscribers or followers or whatever. Not 100% sure, but I felt like I saw that. Are these 2 air bubbles? Hold on. I'll you up just in case. These look like... Yeah, this is another air bubble. That's clearly an air bubble because there's Anthopithecus walking in there. They're just like separated. They're not all together for some reason. So I have the Bob's Tall Tale stuff, but I start all my playthroughs like even though I bring my character over, I try to pretend like I'm working my way up. So I don't have a gene scanner yet. So I will eventually, but I do not have one yet. And they don't work for bees, if that's what you're oh, you're talking about Archaeopteryx. That is right, the Archie does. I have not come across any Archies yet. Yeah, I don't have, like I said, I don't have any sort of dino finder yet. And on the bee front, like I said, bees don't work. I do not. I do on other servers, but like I was just saying, on this one, I kind of build my way up, and no, I'm not at the bio grinder phase yet on this map. Get back on a water mount, maybe. Oh, it is. Like I said, I've used it on other maps, so I am familiar with it. I just again, I didn't craft one on this one yet. I have a love-hate relationship with it. Like I was just saying earlier about liking balance. I do feel like it's pretty OP with the kibble. Like you no longer really have a need to do all the gardening stuff and having the kibble dinos and stuff. So I don't know if I love that part because I kind of like the... I'm even a guy that likes the old school kibble system. Like I kind of like when you used to have to tame all sort, like every dino was important if you wanted to have all the kibbles. I thought was really cool. Again, it's a lot of work. It's very grindy. I get that, but it made so many dinos that don't matter now. It made them important. So I do kind of miss that. If anyone's hasn't been playing for a long time, you're probably not familiar. But yeah, what it used to be is you used to have almost every creature produced like a special kibble, and then every dino needed like a very specific kibble. I don't remember the exact like one, so I couldn't give you an example, but like an example might be like a Rex might need trike kibble. I don't know if that was the right one, but so if you didn't have a trike and you didn't have trike specific kibble, then you wouldn't be able to kibble team it. They dumbed it down to where now there's just like the large egg, medium egg, whatever. And again, I think that is good for the general player, but it just made it to where, like I said, so many dinos don't matter in a playthrough. Unless you're just going to collect them to have like a zoo and say that you collected all the dinos. There are quite a few that just don't matter. And that's kind of a bummer. Like I said, I liked having a reason to tame everything. But aside from that, it is definitely up. But then you take the bio grinder. That's like the next step up where now even any creatures and doing gardening and doing all that stuff is kind of pointless once you get the bio grinder because you instantly get like all that kibble. So yeah, I'm indifferent about it. I mean, when you're far into a playthrough, I guess it's all right. But that's why I am gonna probably steer clear of like overutilizing it too soon. I'm still gonna make like a kibble farm, do all that stuff first, and then maybe I'll feel like I earned having a grinder. Well, it's an Alpha Tuso. Do you think we can take on an Alpha Tuso? I'm not 100% sure. I think we can. What level is it? That's a 135. I'm not 100% sure if we can. Try it. So I only made another transition there. It is a cheaty kibble system. I have 2 to 3,000 kibble, 2 to 3,000 kibble on every map. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Even before the bio grinder, I team Edie's for egg farming. Yeah, that's what I said. That was kind of even with that, it was pretty easy. In trouble. I don't think so. I think we got this. It's looking bloody. We're all right. Master Zoologist. Yeah, that's the only reason to do it is to get. If you want to get the. If you want to unlock the achievement, is really the only reason to do that. Here it is. I can zoom down. Let me know if that's better. Nice, we got the alpha. I wasn't even I wasn't watching when that happened. All right, we got the alpha. Did we get anything good? Who ate it? Let me drop some stuff too. There we go. It's alpha. Oh yeah, we got a Mastercraft fishing rod. Nice. Yeah, I know the fight. That's always the bummer with Ark. Like the fight music or the fight sound effects are always so crazy, but then the rest of the audio is not. I don't know if that's tied to. I know there's different audio settings. Has anybody ever figured out like if there's one that only really does the fight music? I feel like it's the overall effects, which there's other things that are effects too that you don't necessarily want to turn down. They need like a slider specifically for the like all the fight audio because it gets too loud. Go kill some more stuff. What's what I said, I just don't know that they turn down other stuff that I wouldn't want to turn down a little bit. So, let me look at what the options are. Yeah, because there's master volume, which of course does everything. Music, which I already have turned off. Sound effects, voice, ambient volume, NPC volume, UI volume. So UI would just be like all your little effects of opening and closing the inventory. NPC volume. I guess I don't know what, maybe that would do it. Is that all the creatures maybe? Ambient volume is probably just all the stuff in the background. Voice, we don't even have anybody on here, but voice would be other people on here. Nobody's talking around. And that's where I agree. It's probably sound effects, but that's where, like, I feel like, is that going to turn down everything like the sound of you chopping and all that stuff, which like not that that needs to be loud, but that gives you like the normal, a lot of the normal gameplay stuff. Like I literally just want like the fighting, the chomping. I want a setting for like turn down the freaking chewing noise when you're eating stuff. But anyways, no worries, we'll just turn some of that stuff down. Yeah, that's what I had mine at too. Ark ASMR. There's got to be a cave down here too, right? This place is way too detailed. I'm like 90% sure there's some sort of cave down here. Maybe by all these light. Sometimes these light plants light the way to the entrance. Oh, 100%, man. Yeah, I definitely think that's making that quieter, but again, I don't know what else in turn it turned down that maybe I didn't want turned down, but either way, like I said, I can turn all my game audio down a little bit if it was loud. Heavy, let's get rid of a lot of this meat. We're eating stuff non-stop, so I don't need to keep holding on to meat. Need to hold on to a cart. I'm not sure if I would use it. Don't need all this primitive garbage. Oh, thanks, Idjit. Appreciate that. Kill another leads, because I like killing the leads. Leads, Icty, like the Icty birds, anything like that that's a pain in your butt when you're playing normally. I like refuse to let live. I always have to kill them. They don't deserve to live. They try to damage your rafts, even though there's no rafts on this map because you can't actually get on top of the water. I still need to kill him. All right, where was that hole? Right here. This is what I was looking at. See, there's a hole here. I definitely can. You're not wrong there. I don't know. Like we're killing so many things. I think we're gonna have like an overload of prime meat that I don't know if I care too much, but you are 100% right. It will make it last longer. Lost it like you don't know where it is, or something destroyed it. I'm guessing you just mean you don't know where to. Yeah, this is a cave, right? Let me mark this just in case I'm right, and this is a cave entrance. Cave. I once again am not fully prepared to actually go through a cave right now, but I want to mark them so that I know where to come back to. Poke our head in a little ways, but I don't want to go. Oh, my other sharks are gone. I don't want to go in. I definitely don't want to go in without my backup. Oh, there you are. Where were you guys? You know what would be a good idea? Let's mark all these and drop all the inventory. Yeah, let's look at all. Look at all this prime meat. Dumb question. What do you have going on for content for the coming months? We're gonna be doing. So I mean, I don't have any. So here's the thing. I always have 52 million ideas. Hold on, I gotta fix my TikTok's trying to turn off on me. I always have 50 million ideas, but like I said, I struggle to have enough time. But I will say my intentions is once 5.5 comes out, I want to try to start, and this is what I just said earlier, I want to try to start working on like an actual series to post on YouTube. So I'm gonna do, I don't know if I'm gonna do, I had an idea of trying to do something really like cinematic, that was more cinematic than just like your traditional gameplay. But again, that's going to take a lot of work, editing and stuff. So I don't know if I'll end up accomplishing it or not. But I wanted to do that. I was going to start doing that, but then I realized with 5.5 coming out, I wanted to wait because it was probably going to be better with the update. Hopefully we get the performance updates and stuff like that. And I figure our games might break when the update comes out. But I figured it wasn't worth starting an adventure like that until I knew that like it was stable after 5.5. But so I want to do a series, and then aside from that, we're gonna obviously add Ragnarok to my cluster. So I will be playing Ragnarok on my live streams and stuff like that. Been approached for a collab with a couple people. Oh, are you talking about Mean Ren? Mean Ren with the Ragnarok PvP. I don't know how it was explained. PvP like territory thing. Oh, well, oh, okay. Because I was going to say, me and Ren put one together too, or is trying to put one together, that she was going to do like a PvP. There's going to be like 4 tribes or groups or something like that. They're going to hold territory and, I don't know, play like a territorial type of thing. Oh, I think that's it though. I think that might be, oh, maybe not. You say, was that Arkanauts or not? I don't know. I forget who names Arkanauts, but I thought maybe that was what they said, but I don't know. Either way, I'm unsure, because even that one, I was thinking about doing it. I don't know, man. 8 weeks, it's like going to be an 8-week thing. Again, I'm struggling so hard to find the time to like commit to stuff that I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do. Oh, you're saying, okay, that's what I was going to say. I thought that was Arkanauts. I don't know, man. I'm struggling. Like, I loved doing Monarchy, and I love doing collabs, but like I said, I just struggle with time. I don't know. I mean, I know no matter what, I will feel like I'm missing out on any of the collabs that I don't do. But I don't know, man. I struggled. Like, Monarchy was so much fun, but at the end of it, I was like kind of happy to be able to get back and do just like, I don't know, try to plan like my own things, I guess, without feeling like I had to be on the one thing all the time. So I don't know. And I have the community cluster. It's just, it's so great. I wish I, again, the dream. I wish I was doing it full time and I had all sorts of time to do all the different things. Cause I would love to collab with every collab I've been invited to. I would love to do. Just difficult, man. But yeah, for sure, Idjits. I appreciate that, because yeah, I mean, I'm always interested. I struggle to figure out what I'm gonna put my time towards. Because again, I want to do the Ark series so bad on YouTube, so I start building up that recorded content. And I'm struggling to figure out when to do what. 8, 7. And who's my best? You are. All right, toggle tracking. Toggle. You guys are already hurt. This is a terrible idea, but I'm not really going to go all the way in anyways. I just want to poke my head in. See what we have going on here. Oh, gotcha, Idjits. Well, that's nice. Not the surgery part. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully you're doing good and recovering, but sorry. But good news that you get some time to dedicate to it. I don't know if I missed anybody's comment. If I did, I apologize for that. I'd love to map a scheduled PvP map on a PvE cluster if that's possible. Yeah, that would be cool. And again, we switched ours to PvP, but we are all PvE oriented. But yeah, like do like a PvP map where you actually intentionally do it on maybe one map or something like that wouldn't be a bad idea. Or schedule events or whatever. It would be fun. Alright, this definitely looks like a cave, right? I'll start seeing if we run into terrible cave creatures. Well, I never found, yeah, a little bit. Like I said, I'm not going to go too far in because I'm not really prepared for a full cave right now, but oh yeah, these are level 300 eels. So I'm gonna say this is certainly a cave. Just poke our head in until it gets a little spicy. I didn't come prepared with enough like scuba tanks. My sharks are already a little bit damaged. I didn't bring a lot of sharks as backup. Bring like my 2-cell that I'm breeding would be great. Would be good to bring in here. I do want to see, maybe we'll find like a drop or something we can grab over here. And if this is anything like the last cave that I never found the artifact, but it had a mix of water sections and air bubbles. So if that is at all similar here, I'm actually going to need to come prepared with some good land mounts too, which I did not. I have a couple wolves, but not enough to take on a cave, I don't think. Following still. I don't know. So Sheriffin, I don't know if you heard me say earlier, the problem with the Bassies is they all take they take that depth damage almost everywhere on this map because you're so deep in the ocean that they're constantly taking damage, which is unfortunate. If I ever need to cryopod them, I can't cryopod them back up because they're taking damage. So they you can't. Yeah, it's a big bummer. Because yeah, Bassies were always my go-to for caves. I think what I'm gonna do, that's why I'm trying to breed those Archelons, because I think what I'm gonna do is I'll ride an Archelon, and then I'll just have a team of Megalodons and whatever else, so that they can do all the fighting, and then I'll be not only safe from the electric damage, but I can also get the free oxygen whenever I'm on the Archelon. So I'll probably ride that around and just have an army of things to attack for me. I will definitely bring more. I need to eventually find. I don't have any good blueprints for like shark saddles, or yeah, I don't even think I have a good Bassie saddle. I don't have a good Tuso saddle. So everything's primitive right now, unfortunately. I like, look at all this prime meat we have everywhere. I don't even know what to do with it all. Fish, my team is eating good today. They're all eating prime meat. Prime meat. Fourth one. Did I empty you out yet? Did? Okay. Anybody have levels? Need to apply levels? You do. 2 levels. Let's do a little bit more health. Oh, I didn't want to go out. Don't have any. Oh yeah, you do. You have prime too. Alright, all good on that front. Is there any crap I can drop? Do I need all this stuff in my inventory? Need berries, don't eat those. I mean, hide is obviously useful, but I don't need to carry it all around right now. Killing stuff non-stop, we're always gonna have a hide. Yeah, I think that's about all I can get rid of right now. Spoil them. Yeah, well, they earned it. They fought all of it. They got all the food themselves. It's all right. All right, continue on. I don't have to fight the donkey. I think I'm going to avoid it because they're just very tanky. So it'll just damage me for no reason. Let's try to pass that. What are these? Looks like something unique, right? What do you think this drops? Only one way to find out. Nothing bad here, right? Can I get off for a second? These look like a custom harvestable, right? Or like some sort of fun harvestable. Oh, electronics! We have electronics trees. Oh, that's amazing. You bring my... I don't have a donkey on me, do I? Oh, if I would have had my donkey, that would have been amazing. What about these? Are these anything special? Or are these like obsidian or something? Oh, these are just rocks. That's weird. They look different than rocks, but that's all right. We got electronics trees. Jace, it is the entrance to the cave I did mark. I'm pretty far from it now, but the entrance was at 85.1, 88.8. Right below that skeleton. If you see the skeleton on the map, it's like right below its crotch. 85.1. Sorry, 85, 89. 85, 89 will get you right around there. There's a cave though, so you gotta come in with some power. Take some of these though while I'm in here. I have a lot of electronics. Go! Alright, well cool, so we found cementing paste trees, so we know where those are. We know where there are electronics now. The only thing I'm still really, like I said, struggling on is polymer. Oh, there's two Moses. Oh, this is a terrible idea, guys. I feel like oh, we're strong. That one's bleeding. That one's bleeding to death. We're doing good. Yeah. Yeah, Poly, like I said, Poly's my biggest struggle right now. Honestly, the best thing so far, without finding... Oh, well, like I told you, I did find Carcanos, so maybe I just need to go kill a bunch of Carcanos. But aside from Carcanos, I think the best thing would be just crafting it. Because since there are cementing paste trees, as long as you can find a good spot to get the cementing paste trees and then obsidian, which I think there was quite a bit of obsidian in that snow biome. But if you get obsidian and you get cementing paste, then you could just craft it. I usually don't craft it. But with cementing paste trees, maybe that makes crafting polymer significantly like easier or more feasible. But there are Carcanos too, so like I said, maybe you just go there and kill a bunch of Carcanos. The problem is that biome isn't that big, so when I say a bunch of Carcanos, it's probably not that many, but they usually drop quite a bit, especially if you use the chainsaw. Gotta look out for those rhinos that are there too. Yeah, that's what I'll go there with some power, and we can just kill the rhinos, kill the Carcanos, come back with just a boatload of polymer and the rhino pheromones whenever we want to try to kill dead end. These caves are confusing. This is the second one I've been in, and I don't get kind of lost. Like, I don't know. Definitely made them tricky. They're not like your usual cave where it's very obvious where to go. You end up in a lot of dead ends that apparently don't go anywhere. Oh no, here we go. This isn't a dead end. Guess we gotta go in here. I have to... Can I fit through these? Can I break these? What is this? Break it. Can the darks get through here? Well, all of my sharks get through here, though. Or are you gonna be stuck? All made it through. If you guys see anything that looks unique, make sure to point it out. Like these electronic trees. I'm trying to keep an eye out, but I might, if I miss something, make sure to point it out because I want to see if there's any other special resources in these caves. Oh, Jace. And everybody, do you see what I see? I think there's a boss in here. There's the water monster. The water monster. 256. It looks like a leads, kind of, maybe? Is that what that picture looks like? Got how much health? I got the Megalodon, 900k health. Oh, we got our first boss. I'm not doing that with these 4 megs though. Oh man, we got something on the agenda for later, but we need better saddles. We need to come back. We got the water monster. What a name. Okay, well then this one might not have an artifact then, because, well, unless it's hidden by the monster, I guess. This might just be a boss cave or something. Or let's just go up. We don't need to fight all those Mozas. Never mind. You're coming to me. I guess you're gonna die. Lie. My meg team with primitive saddles is doing pretty good so far in this cave. If I get a better blueprint and level them up a little bit and breed them a bit more, like, it's a pretty good team with just 4. But we are taking quite a bit. Yeah, we're gonna have to head back. We need to recover a little bit. But we did a good job through here. Go. Question is, where do I go? Oh, not there. How did I get in here? This is what happened to me last time. I got stuck in the cave because I couldn't find my way out. Over here somewhere? Yeah, maybe right here. You just set little like waypoints along the way because I don't ever know how to get in and out of these caves. Let's go to the top. How much stuff can we bypass? And then, yeah. There's no drops though. That's unfortunate. We didn't come across any drops, but they had electronic trees and a boss, so that's a pretty good discovery, I guess. Oops, thing broke. On last mag. Yo. Oh, you're fighting. Come on, Meg. Let's get out of here before that. They're coming. All right, let's just go. A little done that stuff. We gotta help it out. Go back. Oh. You guys think that Archelon woke up yet? Kind of don't think so. It had a very long torpor timer, but maybe we check that on the way back. I think I'm gonna pass that area anyways. We'll check the Archelon, and then if it's ready, we'll try to tame it. If it's not, then we'll head back home. Let's just go over PvE, but also PvP with some rules and fun. Yeah, what's up, Cake? They're all very bloody. Let's make it home safe. Oh no! What am I doing? Mouse moved. Very bloody. think this is the exit, maybe? Step away from work, nice. Or step away for work, no problem. Happily, I'm not at work today, but I will be back next week. I know what that's like. This map is so cool, though. I love all this exploration, and I would have never spent this much. This is what, when I talked about the center, and I said, like, the center would be cool because it had the idea of, like, having a lot more water, but there just was nothing fun about it. This is what, like, I could have done. I mean, the center is definitely has a lot more to do on land, but they didn't really just add it. Like, there was nothing. This has so many cool, like, utilizing resources all over. Red and green, yes. The ASA center map is much better than AS center. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like it. It's just the fact that it's so similar to the island when you're on the water, or sorry, when you're on the land, that, like, it doesn't give you much new. And then the water, like I said, the whole, like, yes, I don't know, thing to me that's cool about the center is that it had more water, but it's just empty. Like, there's not a lot of creatures in it. There's not much to look at. Like, it's kind of just open water everywhere. Like this, like, it doesn't have all this detail in it. So there's not as much fun stuff to look at. I don't know. That's where, like, on our cluster, I ended up getting rid of it just because there wasn't much unique about it. Like, you could do pretty much the same stuff. It didn't have any unique bosses. Yes, it had the dual boss, but it was bosses that you could already beat on the island. So again, just didn't, like, bring anything new enough for me, I guess. But like this has a cool underwater area. It has a lot of stuff to look at. Like, I can spend a lot of time in this water and be enjoying it. You got to travel through the water to get to, like, the different biomes, so there's, like, a reason that you have to go in here. A lot of the resources are down in the water. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's very different. Like I said, don't get me wrong, not a bad map, especially if you were choosing between, like, playing the island or the center or whatever, like, then it's not a bad choice. But in a cluster that already has the island, it's just kind of, it's the most, the biggest feeling of, like, a duplication, I guess, is a good way to explain it. Like, you kind of get the same stuff between the island and the center. And I don't want to take the island away because that's, like, you know, one of the main story maps. And it has the dragon, which the center doesn't have, so then we wouldn't have the dragon available. But on its own, like I said, on its own, it's not a bad map. And I do like the caves on it are pretty cool. They're pretty big. Like, they're bigger than most of the other caves. There's a lot of them. You can get a lot of the artifacts there. Like, that part's cool, but yeah, creature-wise, it's just too similar. The water, like I said, to me, is a little bit too plain. I think the only thing it had going for it was the only place I think we could get the Shastasaurus, but I could probably add that to the island if I wanted to, and I'm pretty sure it's here. I have not found it yet, but I'm pretty sure it's on this map somewhere. So if we can find the Shasta here, then we don't even need it for Shastasaurus. Alright, let's find out if our guy's still sleeping. Amissa, I have not. Like, I've looked at it a few times. I've thought about kicking something off with it, but I have not played Amissa yet. I have not played Amissa. I started a Forgler playthrough with Guilds and Goblins around December, but then that's when Monarchy came out, and when Guilds and Goblins was having a lot of issues with the mod, so it was, like, causing crashes and stuff. So then I obviously I couldn't really play. So I never finished that, or never really got far into it. So I haven't played a lot of Forgler. I haven't played Amissa. I played a bit of Althemia with Primal Chaos. That was pretty fun. I did not do that new, what is the other map made from the Althemia creator that came out not too long ago? Can't remember the name, but I haven't tried that one yet either. There's my Archelon. Oh, you haven't woken up at all. Oh, Thrat, that's it. Yes, I have not played Thrat yet. Well, we're just gonna leave you then. I guess we'll come back like I don't know, tomorrow or something to look at you, because you are fast asleep, and I don't even know if that's gonna fix it, which is a bummer. Let's do a quick peek, make sure another Archelon didn't appear. I'm gonna do that. If we find one, I'll try to tame it. If I don't, I'm gonna head back to base, because like I said, I need to recover. Need to work on my breeding a little bit more, and then I do think I'm gonna take a break from the stream because I do need to go eat lunch. Probably a couple chores I should do around the house too, but then hopefully I'll be back. Nah, I don't do that, idiots. I know. I could also just force tame it, but I'm not gonna do that. Even if it was kind of an arc bug, because it was broken. The fact that I couldn't feed the Archelon was not my fault. But I'm still not gonna do that. I got that Mastercraft fishing pole, but I don't know, even though there's so much water, I don't know if there's actually anywhere to fish. I don't know of any shallow area that has like fish just sitting at the top. Might have to transfer that over and like to somewhere where I can actually get some use out of it, because I almost don't think we'll get use out of it here. I'm not sure though. Maybe there's a spot. Oh, understandable. Like I said, I kind of get when you get arced, but maybe if I was like if I was doing a single player playthrough or something, but since I'm on the cluster and not everybody has the god powers, I don't wanna abuse it. It does suck though, because if like for anybody that wasn't watching, I've been looking for a female Archelon. I've been looking for a female Archelon for like 4 or 5 days now. I keep finding males, but I have 2 good males already. I need a female so I can breed them together. And I just have not had luck, and that was the first one that I've come across, and it was bugged and I couldn't feed it. So it is bummer. It is definitely like a getting arced moment type thing, but like I said, it is what it is. I don't want to abuse the powers. My community cluster. Yeah, I think I'm on my last scuba tank too. So yeah, like I definitely need to go back. We need to gear back up. We're not prepared to go farther. Right way to get home. I know where it is on the map, but I just don't know the right depth to go. Feels super dark here. I already read that. Ran into same amount of Missa, 135 plus males all over. Couldn't find a female. Finally found it and get swarmed with X-fish. Took 2 more days to find a safe one. There's a creature that works as a scuba tank. Looks like that weird centipede fish mod thing. I didn't think Atlantis. I definitely could be wrong, but I didn't think Atlantis on its own came with new creatures or whatever. I thought it just had the vanilla ones, but I could be wrong. I added stuff with Sunken Worlds and Necropolis or other things that and Leviathan. I added those. But yeah, I didn't know if this had any special dinos on its own. To be fair, I looked like nothing up. That was kind of my intention, is I wanted to just try to figure out some of the mysteries here. But I'm going to use the Archelon for that. That's why I'm trying to find that female Archelon, because I want to breed them together, and I want to I'm going to ride the Archelon around, and then I'm going to ride the Archelon, and I'm going to use my Megs to fight. But then the Archelon will give me oxygen, and will keep me protected from the shock damage and stuff like that. That's my plan. I can't find a freaking female to breed. Played the map just solo stream. Don't know what he had installed. Yeah, he might add something else too. True that. Oh, you know what I realized? I have not been posting, since you mentioned Solo. I remember seeing Solo. Solo was like one of the only people that I saw posting on the Atlantis, the developers page or whatever in the stream section, saying that he was playing Atlantis. Like, I don't think I saw anybody else do that. I'm gonna have to, next time I kick off my stream, I'm gonna have to post there. So anybody playing Atlantis can come over and check it out. See you, Idiots. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Thank you, I appreciate it, man. Oh, losing my voice too, that's why I need a break. Eat some food, get some chores done, maybe get my voice back. Sometimes there's Archelon here, but it hasn't been very common. There's some by those jellyfish. And Emma, thank you so much for the gifts. I'm guessing you're probably not still around. I have no idea when you sent those. I think I was very distracted. But in case you are still there, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. There's another sphere. Oh, that's right. I got that sphere nut too on that trip. So at least we got something out of it. We got a lot of electronics. We got the sphere nut. We'll have to find the opposite gender of that one too, so we can do some breeding. Bunch of jellyfish, but no Archelon. Alright, there we are, back home. I think my Tuso will probably be finally raised up though, which will be good. We could try to take that out for a spin. Monkeys, there's the go. Yeah, Tuso's ready to go. Alright, let's cryopod you guys up, and then we're going to go say goodbye to take a break here. Cryo you, since I'm not going to be here for a little bit, let's get our donkeys out of there. Oh, back. Like, what other map would you be spending that much time underwater? See, I think that's cool. It's very unique. What other, well, not map, but mod would you have a spiky thing on your shoulders? I don't know. Alright, I will sort all this stuff by myself. Anyways, guys, thank you for hanging out this morning. I appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And like I said, I'll be back probably later, but I need to do some stuff, eat some food, do some chores, get some work done. But I'll be back tonight at some point in time for sure. Maybe this afternoon. It might not even be that late. I don't know. I just got to see what I get done. But again, thanks for hanging out. I will catch you all next time. Hope you have a wonderful day.